Welcome to Real Life Guidance. My name is Key, and I'm here today with a quick reading based off a download that I got a while ago, probably a couple of months ago. So well, not even that long, but it came back up today, and the original download was about somebody working at a restaurant, a feminine energy working at a restaurant. And they were like hiding kids. So it reminded me of the, I want to keep saying the Underground Railroad. So there was an episode of the show Different World. And I think it was like their Black History Month episode or whatever. And so, of course, it was like the school or the class was doing some type of excavation. I think it was at a laundromat. So the point that I'm bringing this up is that this could be significant to the story. So maybe this is a developing story or something that's going to come out or be exposed soon. But so I'm getting something about the Underground Railroad. Back to the episode on A Different World. They were doing some kind of exploration or something, like for a class. They was looking for something, and they ended up like finding a portion of the Underground Railroad. Basically, like it was a wall that had been put up, like a fake wall. And then when they got behind that wall, it was where people had been hiding to escape slavery. So I'm hearing the Mason County Dixon line. And prior to that, when I was meditating for the reading, it was something about Mississippi or the state line. So crossing the state line of Mississippi, the Mason-Dixie line. So there could be some type of restaurant or something that's maybe a front. Like maybe this is a fake building. Maybe it's not even a real restaurant, or it was a restaurant at some time or some point in time. But really they're housing like illegal immigrants or something. And if they're not illegal immigrants, they're people that are being held against their will. I kept hearing something about a storehouse. Okay, so I had put this card out before. So I've got this man thinking of this woman, and then we got thief, and as you can see, it's a man and woman. The video cut off, so I don't know what was included, but the thief card came out, and it's a child on there. So basically I was saying the dynamic is this man is eyeing in on this lady. I also was hearing UNITY by Queen Latifah. UNITY, that's a unity in that song. She's talking about men disrespecting women. You know, don't call them out their name. I'm not a bitch or a hoe. I think she smacked somebody in the video because he called her a bitch. Who you calling a bitch? Gotta let him know. I'm hearing the words, like I'm hearing it in my head, but I can't really, I guess that's the placement. But I was picking up the vibe of, okay, this feminine energy, this woman who's either owning this storefront restaurant, working at the storefront restaurant, maybe she's like an activist for women, because Queen Latifah in that song, like I'm saying, it's about unity, it's about women sticking together. So it could be women who are running this or hiding this, or it could be women who they are targeting for this whole Underground Railroad, or it could be women who find this out. So we got concerns. So, okay, what I'm picking up is that this guy may be looking into this woman, some type of investigation. Now, somebody's concerned about somebody finding out something has been stolen, or either so, okay, let's say the woman may have figured this out. The number 16, which breaks down to a 7, could be significant. The number 24, which breaks down to a 6, could be significant. The number 33 could be significant. It could be some occultist or some Masonic involvement in this. Because of that number 33, if you break it down, it's a 6. So 766. I don't know if that's an area for anywhere, significant numbers, an address, something like that that stands out. Okay, so what I'm getting is that this woman, either she's an activist or something for women's rights. She could have found out something about this guy and she's looking into him, or it could be vice versa, because what's standing out to me is the child right there. the child who's pulling on the guy's pocket watch. So I feel like that also represents time, stolen time. Time could be running out for something, or time could be very significant in this situation. And now, even in that first card, the guy looks like he's drawing something or painting something. So someone could be trying to put a picture together, either on who's the thief or who's stealing. So let's say somebody's stealing children. I don't know if I mentioned this could be Mississippi, Alabama. Those states could be significant. It could be something significant about the Mason County-Dixon line, also the state line of Mississippi. So maybe it could be like this place. Okay, we got wealthy man here coming out. This place could be in that area. Okay, so why is this wealthy man concerned? Why is this wealthy man concerned about this woman? Or why is this woman concerned about this wealthy man? What's going on here? Despair and child and change. Okay, so somebody's in despair. That's number 32 over this child. Perfect. The child could be 18, or the child could be 9, or there could be 9 children. Okay, so what I'm getting is someone is concerned that they're going to be caught or ratted out. The number 9 here again. And then it has that carriage energy, like, you know, moving on, driving, traveling. So somebody could be concerned that they're going to be caught purchasing these children. We got courtship at the bottom of the deck of number 4. But this could be maybe why somebody is befriending someone. Somebody could be befriending someone because they think that they're on to them. Okay, what is this man thinking of this woman? Why? What thoughts or why? She could have spoke up about something. 16 also is a 7. 7s are about reflections, assessments, and evaluations. So let's say this man, like I said, he could be concerned that time is running out, so that this woman knows. So let's say this guy is really, okay, this guy is, I asked why is he concerned. This card came out, the King of Spades and the 4 of Spades. So on this card for 4 spades, we got fire, illness, violence, poison, some type of accident. The King of Spades, we got on here someone who could have brown hair, brown eyes. They could be a rebel or a criminal. Okay, so this guy is some type of criminal. Okay, so something that this guy does for money, which I'm guessing is the wealthy guy. Because the 10 of diamonds came out. And we're clarifying what this guy is concerned about or why is he thinking about this woman. So it could be some way that he's accessing cash or getting cash. And he may be getting cash from trafficking these children or kidnapping these children. We got the Ace of Diamonds coming out. Along with the 7 of Hearts. And the 3 of Spades. And the 10 of Spades. So someone could have been married to someone that they did not trust. Or whatever partnership that's going on. Like I said, this man or woman, whatever partnership that's going on. The Ace of Diamonds represents marriage. Courtship was at the bottom. They could have been having bad luck, or somebody's an enemy of theirs that's causing burdens. Okay, tell me more about okay, or this guy could be stealing. I'm saying he's possibly stealing kids because of the child on the thief card. What's being stolen here with the thief card? What's being stolen here? Okay, and this wanted to pop out the Jack of Diamonds. The Jack represents a younger energy, like a page type of energy. So someone younger. So It says on the card, meeting with friends or family, visitor, young man or woman. Someone could have light features. What's this Jack of Diamonds? Excuse me. What's a Jack of Diamonds here? Witchcraft. Okay, so somebody could be paying for witchcraft. Okay, the Ace of Diamonds came out again. 7 of Spades and the 10 of Spades. So 7 of Spades, 10 of Spades, this is some type of war. So somebody is waging some type of war on younger energies. Or they're going to war over younger energies. What's this concern card? 8 of Hearts. What's the 8 of Hearts here? Okay, yeah, it's something to do with traveling. And I'm going to show you the cards. This card, 6 of Clubs, represents a journey that takes place on land. Some type of business success or business news. The 8 of Hearts is a lot of love. Somebody is loving or obsessing over this idea or over whatever it is that they do. But there's a lot of burdens associated with this journey. So that's why they're concerned. So like I said, okay, if they're trying to make it past the state line, they're concerned about making it past the state line. Okay, and the 9 of Spades came out flipped like that. Witchcraft. So somebody could be involved in witchcraft. I said 33 popped out with Masonic or occultist involvement. Yeah, something occultist or hidden. If it's not actual like spells or rituals, this could be like people doing they could be doing like child sacrifice, some type of rituals with children, and that's what they get these children for. That might be it. They're transporting these children to use them in some type of ritual. So maybe, okay, so maybe this lady, I don't even know if I said Latifah. Latifah could be significant. That could be a name, a place, an area. I forgot what I was going to say. Maybe this woman... this woman is like being approached by this guy. He could be trying to what's the relationship between this lady, and I said it in the lady could be heavy set too, picking up. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the King of Cups. And the Moon is at the bottom of the deck. So just looking at the cards, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's building something. She's climbing to this ladder. Queen of Pentacles is typically somebody with resources. They are domestic, so like around the home or doing something around the home. So like I said, she could run this restaurant. So okay, maybe this lady owns a restaurant or owns some type of space, and this space is really needed because it's a part of some type of underground system. And I'm showing you this. We got the 6 of Swords. This is about traveling, and then notice he's on this boat. He's traveling or transporting something. These people right here in the 6 of Wands, this is having a victory. They're also carrying, it looks like they were carrying something. I don't know what these red things are, but they're having some type of victory. So okay, this person wants to have a victory with their travel. We got Page of Wands energy here, which the Page of Diamonds had came out before. And then we got King of Cups. So somebody could be a drinker. And if the guy doesn't have a drinking problem, then maybe it's like I'm saying, it's a restaurant, or this is a place that serves like chicken and beer or liquor. It's some kind of storefront. So it could be a store, it could be a restaurant. Earlier I kept hearing storehouse, so like would be a storehouse attached or associated with this. Okay, tell me, what's this? So they could be a couple, but maybe, I don't know if like yeah, and the Lovers came out. Okay, so that's confirming twice the Lovers. Well, the Courtship card first, and then this is the Two of Swords. Scissors, making a decision, wanting to compromise, or time to compromise or make a decision, some type of balance. Okay, what's this decision with the Two of Swords? What's this decision with the Two of Swords? The Moon is here, hidden. The Strength card. The Empress. The Seven of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles, that could have something to do with money or finances. Now the creepy side, I mean, since this is a creepy reading technically, we see in these bones. So things that are buried. So this could have been money that's already been spent or invested. This guy's getting out of the coffin. It says hope, reflection. This is Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords would be like getting away with something. We got the Empress card. So that would be that feminine energy that I was speaking of earlier about the lady. Got the Moon card there. And then we got the Strength card. So I'm saying that if this guy is doing something illegal for money, like trafficking these kids or whatever role he's playing in this, I think that he is hiding this away from the woman. So the woman may not be aware that this is going on. Tell me more about the Moon card. Okay, so Queen of Swords wanted to pop out. We got the Eight of Cups and the Chariot. Okay, so Eight of Cups would be walking away. The Chariot card will be moving moving forward. Okay, so let's say the decision was and then I'm hearing time today. So like if it's time for this person to either tell the woman what's going on, or time is up about somebody getting busted, or he thinks that the woman is going to find out, or the woman is going to figure out what it is that that he's into. So he could possibly be trying to walk away, hiding that he's trying to walk away. Or hiding that she doesn't hiding this so that she doesn't walk away. Because the Chariot card will represent moving on. This could also represent traveling. We also had the Change card up there before where it was about somebody traveling. What's the Chariot? Okay, so we got the Page of Cups. This is younger energy, or this is information. And then we got Ace of Swords, where some clarity or some truth. And then the Hierophant card. So there is some truth or clarity or some information that somebody's hiding. I'm taking it that it's the man hiding this from the lady because he doesn't want her to find out. I feel like he's hiding what's going on, or hiding, because the Hierophant could represent traditions, like traditionally doing something the right way, or just a traditional way. So maybe that's how he is. He's trying to make it appear that he's doing things a traditional way, so that this lady does not walk away, or she doesn't realize what's going on. Or that she doesn't find out the truth. Okay, if she found out the truth about what he was actually doing with this Hierophant card, then okay, she would walk away. So it's maybe like, okay, he's trying to conform. He wants to conform, or appear that he's conforming. If they aren't married, I feel like this is something about land. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that before, but like a land grab. The Three of Swords. Yeah, there's something about a land grab. And then, yeah, see, and we got the Devil and the Page of Swords there. And as you can see, not Page of Swords, Three of Swords. If you can see in the Three of Swords, excuse me, the person is stabbing the other one in the back there. Looks like twice. Yeah, it looks like it's two knives or two swords. And then the person has one in the leg. So injuries could be significant. Somebody could have an injury in their back, in their foot, in their leg. Somebody could have had to have surgery. But what I'm getting is that if this, so basically, if these people aren't married, the guy could be trying to marry the woman, but it's a marriage of convenience. The reason why it's a marriage of convenience is because wherever this land or whatever is, he needs this land for some type of business transaction. So if he gets in cahoots with her, or gets in good with her, he'll have access to this storefront or this storehouse that really has some type of underground tunnel, building, or connection to another underground tunnel or building. Okay, anything else about this? Okay, we got message, and then we have journey. Number 7 and number 10, and then we also have sudden wealth 11. So the number 7, 11, 10 could be significant, and 15. Yeah. And this chariot energy, this train energy, this is all significant. So traveling. So maybe this guy doesn't even live where the lady lives. Like I said, I mentioned Mason County, Dixon line, or maybe he travels for work, because we got sudden wealth, journey, and then message. So maybe he's getting, you know, a message about this upcoming journey, or this upcoming deal that he's going to do. Because earlier the business traveling on land card came out. This train, these chariots, this is land. Only thing that came up was Six of Swords that could possibly be over water. So traveling over land, traveling underground. There may be lots of money involved in this deal. But he's concerned maybe if he has enough time before he gets found out. Message of concern at the bottom of the deck. 14, so 5 could be significant. That's going to be a challenge. There's going to be some type of significant challenge or change taking place. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple index cards, and then I'm going to leave it there. What else needs to be known about this? Number 1 could be significant. A school. A school could be near this area, or a school, something significant with the school. Could be a school for the blind. Okay, we got Mars, the planet Mars, 1996. So something significant about the year 1996 and the planet Mars. Mars is about action, aggression. So somebody could be taking action. We also talked about war. Like a spiritual war, or war for fighting for these children, or fighting over what's happening with these children. So it's like maybe these people are on the opposite side. So let's say the lady is an activist. She's about empowerment. She's about helping others. And the guy is secretly involved in some kind of business that is going against that. So if the woman was to find this out, she wouldn't be involved with him. But the guy needs the woman because of something that she has that's valuable. Whether that's this land or whatever. Like I said, this storefront, this storehouse, and the Queen of Pentacles came out with. And Queen of Pentacles is about having resources. So this lady has some type of resources. So she has some type of inside scoop, and this is what's making her valuable to this guy. So this guy could be trying to date her or court her, but he has ulterior motives, and those motives could be because whatever kind of business he's involved in. It'll benefit him some kind of way. But at the same time, he's concerned, going back to the cards from the beginning, he's concerned about this woman finding out. Either finding out what he's been doing the whole time, finding out what, this 33, finding out that he's involved with a secret organization, finding out that he's a thief, that he possibly took something from her or stealing something to be able to get his money. We got the stock market coming out. Okay, something about 1996. Mars is also a candy company, or used to be. So that can be significant. If you're cool, then I'm cool, then we're cool. So yeah, Russian Mafia came out, but it came out in the reverse. So somebody could, okay, and what I say? Satanic murder ritual. So somebody could be a part of the Russian Mafia, or they were. And then this card, I just flipped it over. It hadn't came out when I shuffled, but it says friends, a couple are sadistic, godparents. I think this is the movie Glass House. Yeah, the movie Glass House. So in that movie, there's a sadistic couple who are like meth heads, but they're the godparents of some children who parents died in a car accident. But the car accident is not an accident. They actually set it up because they knew that they were going to inherit the children and in turn inherit money to take care of the children. So there's some kind of, and I mentioned too before, okay, there's a man and a woman here, there's a man and a woman here, and then there's a child. So somebody could have a child in this dynamic. Like, let's say this is two different couples. This guy and this lady may be trying to pull something off to steal the child from this couple over here. Yeah, they could be trying to pull something to steal the child from them, or get the child, or get into, I heard good graces, doing something to get into the person's good graces, but all along they were planning on stealing this child, or stealing money. Because in the Glass House, I think the parents like, okay, and remember I kept saying a chariot. There's something about a journey. There's something about traveling, some transportation. The parents' brake line or something like that was cut on their vehicle, and that's how they got into this accident. So it's like maybe they're trying to tamper with their car. With all of these chariots and journeys coming up, they could be trying to tamper with them traveling somewhere. Okay, anything else? Okay, we have Appalachian Mountains. So the area of the Appalachian Mountains could be significant. This extends almost 2,000 miles from Canada to Central America. So something, somewhere, the Appalachian Mountains could also be. You know what? That also reminds me of that movie. I want to say it's called Slender Man. And in that movie, the lady was fucking kidnapping kids. So basically, this is some type of child kidnapping ring or something going on. Hopefully, this is going to be busted soon or exposed soon. That's why it's coming out. But in that movie, the lady was taking kids. It was like the town was haunted. Or Silent Hill, not Slender Man. I think it was Silent Hill. So it's like the town was covered with ash. Because nobody was working there. So, okay, like a mining town, nobody is there. Everybody's, drugged out. I mentioned in the glass house, those people was on meth. So it could be a lot of meth heads or a lot of drug users in this area. So because of that, someone may be preying on this area and then taking children from that area so they can traffic the children there or traffic the children from there because I'm just hearing they would not be missed. Or that's how they feel. They feel like the children would not be missed. Okay, boom, like an 808. A plane crash. On the back of this card, though, is clinic. So a clinic could be significant. A plane crash could be significant related to this story. Okay. Or there could be a bomb placed at a clinic. Okay, anything else? And I think the lady was taking the kids and then she was like giving them to rich white families. So that could be it too. The name Casey could be significant. First, middle, last. Also, it could be a town called Casey or area. Okay, we got Skeleton Key coming out. Same thing. That movie is about somebody tracking somebody down. And then we got Father Drinks a Lot. But that was in the reverse. SOS, please help me. And then we also have, I put a spell on you. So someone could be an occultist, using spell work, doing spells, trying to prey on either. Okay, and then we saw clinic too, and then that the father drinks a lot. Okay, so if the father's an alcoholic or trying to get some type of help, these people could work for that clinic or work for that organization and make it seem like they're trying to help him with the children, but they're trying to traffic the children. Okay, somebody's name could be Bruce, but that could also be the name of a place, a street, a person, an area. Okay, anything else? Okay, we also have sex worker. Somebody could be a sex worker. This card kind of gives off prostitution too. He could be the pimp. She's selling somebody, whatever. Or he's selling her, rather. Replaced by a walk-in in the reverse. And then father's side of the family. Okay, so for the father's side of the family. So some child's parents some child or children could be involved in some type of trafficking. And possibly their father is the one who was orchestrating it, or somebody on the father's side of the family is orchestrating this. Anything else? And I forgot what I was going to say on the Skeleton Key movie, where they found somebody. They were looking for a caretaker. So same thing where it's investigation. Somebody's investigating something. Going back to this man being concerned, giving information. So the father could have gave some information as well. He could have been concerned about this woman. Let's flip it. If it's a woman coming to this guy, he could have been concerned. Mexico could be significant as well. He could have been concerned about this woman. He could have possibly made a report on her. Or vice versa. If the father went to go report that somebody was approaching him about his children, or he was suspicious, they could have made a report. But maybe those reports didn't go anywhere. Or maybe they eventually will. Okay, so yeah, and I just was talking about maybe somebody could have reported. That says this is a setup, inside job, 911. Don't call the cops or any authority. So yeah, somebody, like I said, they could have reported this. They could have reported this with this investigation, with this guy thinking about this woman. Somebody reported that something strange was going on, and the case was not looked into. Why? Because somebody is involved who's possibly a family member, and they're also working with some secret organization as well. So this is the story that I have for you. This is the message that I received. I hope this helps someone in some way. See you next time.